I am Mike Lambert, and thank you. This is an introduction for potential users for BidBuddy version 5.1. The most common question I get is, what can BidBuddy do for me? First of all, BidBuddy downloads VINs from all auction websites and it evaluates hundreds of vehicles in seconds. Then it scores those cars for accuracy. The scoring filters out vehicles that aren't profitable for you. You don't have the time to look at 500 cars at an auction. I want to filter them out and let you look at the best 50 for you. This allows you to search more auctions. If you can't find the cars that you need at a certain auction that you normally go to, maybe if you expand out and go to more auctions, you can find the right cars. It also keeps track of previously bidded vehicles. It helps you calculate the best bid amount, and it's also very useful in getting a new buyer up and running quicker. This is the screen that shows every auction in the United States. All you need to do is double-click on any one of these auctions. It's very simple. It's very easy. You just double-click on the auction, and a screen like this comes back, where notice the QCI score is a 76%, 100%. 100% is the best. That means you need all the parts on that car. 50%, you need half of the parts on that car. So normally I tell customers to set your filters around 50, 60%, and don't even look at any cars lower than that. That alone will save you hours in filtering down and looking through the list of cars from a 500 car auction, and you're trying to decide which cars to look at. Now when I drill down, also it can link into and show you a picture. With one click, go right to that car on that auction's website to be able to see that particular car. This is the vehicle detail screen, the part detail of a particular car. Using Jim Counts' algorithms, we can rank every part from 1 to 5 stars. 5 stars meaning the best. So if the part has high demand and you really need it, then we rank it as a 5-star, and then decreasing 4 stars, 3 stars, and so on. It also comes up with the price here. So automatically it came up that it has $8,300 worth of good sellable parts, and that leaves a $4,600 bid. But all the parts are good, which, looking at the picture, obviously not every part's going to be good. So as you click and say this part is bad, or this part is bad, or this part is bad, that price is going to automatically recalculate and come up with the best bid price for you. When you click on a particular Hollander number, if you need to drill down and figure out which Hollander number it is, this is the screen that shows you how many Hollander choices for a particular part. The next screen, it shows you all your recent activity for that part. This is all your sales activity, how many times you've looked it up, how many times you've sold it, and all the prices that you can pick from. If you need to link out to Eden or Hotlines or URGNet, there's buttons right there that'll link out to those systems for you and help you come up with a price. If you have no idea on what it's worth, then you could click on the Eden button and go out and do an Eden search. If you're an Eden member, if you're a URG member, you would have a button right there that says URG. It also shows you VOH, what we call VOH, which stands for vehicles on hand. This is every other similar model you've ever bought. This would be your stock numbers, your days in stock, and how much profit you made on each one of these cars. If you clicked on one of those cars, it would bring up the actual detail of what's left on that car. Here are the 5 or 6 parts left on this one particular car and how much they all add up to be. This is VOB, or vehicles on bid. This is all the other similar models of that same car that we're bidding on across Copart, IAA, all the different auctions you go to. If you've ever bid on this is an 07 Suburban. If you ever bid on an 07 Suburban, it remembers, even if you won it, lost it. And this is very helpful for you to look back on your past history of bidding on similar models. This is the bid summary page. This shows me right here, this car has $4,900 worth of good sellable parts. With your adjusted overhead of $2,300, there's your suggested bid price. Here's where it comes in all of the pool fees that get subtracted and your towing fees. And this is where you can save the vehicles a won, lost, or pending for future reports and or for future reference, whether you won the car. Down here, actual bid placed is where you actually, what you bid you actually put in, and whether you won or lost it as you save it there. There's many reports that print out. There's a ton of reports that come out of the system. This one is printed out by run number. This shows you every car that you looked at a particular auction, so you can take this to the auction with you. And this here shows you your suggested bid price on all these cars. There's also filters that says, I don't want to look at any car older than 1995. I don't want to look at any car over 150,000 miles. This saves you countless hours in scouring through all the cars in the auction to pick out the right cars for you. There's many user-definable settings. Most importantly is Jim's adjusted overhead. There's also a quick and easy budget that helps you calculate that overhead for you. So in here, there's a little worksheet that walks you through all the right questions that need to be asked to help you calculate this adjusted overhead, so you can put that value in there. So there's all these filters and settings for Jim's recommendations. All these are user definable to help me customize the system for you. The last feature that we just introduced about 2 months ago is called Apps. Apps is a built-in sharing service inside BidBuddy that allows customers to share data across the network. It can share three things. Auction parts. That means the hauler numbers of the good or the bad parts at a hauler at a auction. You can also share your quantity on hand, your inventory on hand, and your standard prices. The most important thing I think here is the interchange numbers. So let's say you and I are friends and we work in the same general area. We both go to a particular auction. We could split the workload and share the hauler number data, meaning I told you that door is good and the door is a 4-door power windows. That hauler number would stay with the part. So the next time you downloaded that same auction, that part would already be picked for you, making it a lot faster. Or let's say a whole group, like a QRP or PRP group, hired somebody to go out there and pre-inventory all these cars. Then when he or she pre-inventoried all these cars and saved it, it would make your bidding a lot faster. So that is free with every BidBuddy subscription. That's Apps. I thank you for your time. Please contact your sales rep today. Our phone number is 866-337-1177, extension 201. We'll go to our phone system for sales, or you can send us an email at sales@buddyai.com. Thank you very much.